question for African American women, Afro Latina women, women of color, born and raised and or moved to the United States when you were little, and who have dated white American men in your life. For context, if I came up in your FYP and you're like, who does white girl? I'm a native New Yorker. I'm Puerto Rican on both sides of my family tree. Both parents look like this. Both sets of grandparents look like this. But my great-greats are of all shades and of all colors. And I was always raised to be proud of my African roots, my indigenous roots. Like, anti-blackness was not something that was promoted in my household. Like, my grandmother would be like, yeah, we're black too. How can we not be? We're Puerto Rican. So all that being said, in case you were like, who does white girl? Proudly Puerto Rican, proudly bicultural, proudly bilingual. So my question is, like, I felt when I dated these white boys back in the day that they were racially slumming. Racially slumming. I don't know if anyone else has come up with that word. If they have, tag me, because I love these conversations. What do I mean by that? I mean that they always knew that they were going to marry women, right? They always knew that they were going to do that. But they wanted to have stories. They wanted to have the story of the time where they dated a black girl, a Latina girl, when they dated a Caribbean girl, when they dated an Asian girl, when they dated someone that was exotic. They wanted to have these stories in their arsenal for their future, but because they always knew they were going to marry someone that was racially palatable to their family, someone, right? So that's why when I dated these white boys, that's why I never took them seriously in any way, shape, or form, because proudly Puerto Rican, proudly bicultural, proudly bilingual. Like, I always knew if I was going to have children, I mean, I'm probably child-free right now, but if I was in the past, I knew, like, they were going to be bilingual, they were going to be bicultural, I was going to be the one speaking Spanish to them. I live in New York City. There's an Instituto Cervantes here. They were going to go to Spanish classes there and be with other kids, and they were going to be fully bilingual. Like, I shared that from the get. I would also share, like, if we have children, you know they can come out brown. Even though I look like this, I am a person of mixed race, so that's a possibility. The number of times that some of these white boys, like, they looked like they were going to explode, like, because they were not going to have white children. Like, I wish I could have filmed it. But some of them were really cool. They were like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Some diversity in my family. So yeah, I was wondering, those of you, even Latinas that look like this, right? Like, they're Latinos that look like this, and you've seen them on this app a few months ago sharing, like, not only did I steal your job, I stole your man. And by man, they mean that they're married to a white man, which you trip and walk and you can date a white man. That's not an accomplishment. Even to some people that I grew up with who are now married to white men, to them, that's an accomplishment. I'm like, 1-800-Cantazo, ladies. Anyway, let me know if this is something you've thought about, and or if there are other content creators that are talking about this, because identity politics, how people self-identify, how people identify to others, I geek out about that stuff because I'm a dork. Anyway, besito, let's get on with your ciao.